Greetings, free crunchers. Okay, and what we're going to do in this video is we're going to enter a simple data set into R, and we're going to crunch out some basic stats. And that's all we're going to do. So most of the data that you'll use is going to be way more complicated than this. We'll get to that in future videos. Okay, let's start with some simple data. So one of the things, let's imagine we ask 9 people how many siblings they have. How many brothers and sisters do they have? Okay, so and let's call our variable x. And I hope this is big enough for you to see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. I thought I could, but I guess it's not allowing me to. But I think you can see this pretty good. Okay, you can see I'm typing x equals. And then to type in the most simple data, we type in C, and then I typed in 1 parentheses, and then R auto-completed and made the left-facing parentheses. Okay, let's say we asked 9 people, and at just convenience, they happen to tell us from lowest number of siblings to the most how many siblings they have. So the first person said I had no brothers and sisters. The second person said I have 1 brother. The third person says I have 1 sister. Okay, and you can see where I'm going here. Okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people, and you can see their number of siblings range from 0, the only child that we interviewed, to 2 people saying they had 1 brother or sister. 3 people said they had 2 brothers or sisters. 2 people said they have 3 brothers and sisters, and 1 person said they had 4 brothers and sisters. I hope I got that all right. Okay, there's our data. Now we just entered it, and then you can see there's x. All I did is I typed x, and I pressed enter. Now I'm in RStudio here, and I guess I'm going to ignore that. It doesn't matter if you're in RStudio or in R. Just go ahead and type this into the console, and that's how you have data there. Okay. All right, so what are we going to do next? Okay, simple stats. If I want to get the mean of x, there you go. There's the mean of x. Okay, and I said in the channel, we're not going to teach statistics, so I'm assuming you know what the mean is. I assume what you know what the median is. If you want to get the median of the data, okay, it's just median x. X is the variable of our data, okay? What else could we want to do? You can't type mode. We can make a table of the data, okay? And there, now this table is a little bit confusing, but not too bad, okay? So there's our value, 0. There we see that we had 1 person that had 0 siblings, or was the only child, okay? This is the value of 1, so people who have 1 sibling, okay, and you can see the count or the frequency of that value is 2. There were 2 people that had 2 siblings. I'm sorry, there are 2 people that had 1 sibling, okay, and then this is the value 2, and we can see right up here from our data there are 3 people that had the value of 2 siblings, okay, and then here we have the value of 3, and we can see that there were 2 people that had the value of 3 siblings, and there's 2. Okay, so that's how you can make a simple table, and we're just going to make some really simple stats in this video. And now finally, if I wanted to make a bar plot, okay, you can see that. Oh, and over there's our bar plot, and it doesn't look too pretty because I'm in RStudio. If you're in R, a window will pop open, okay, and you'll get this nice graph. Now I am zoomed in, and that's why it just looks kind of strange. Again, it's a feature in RStudio. I use Control and then press the minus key, and it zoomed out, and it redrew the graph, which is pretty nice. But you can see I've made a nice bar plot, okay, and that's all we're going to do for right now. This whole video is just about how to get some simple data entered into R. We calculated the mean, median, mode. Oh, well, the mode. Again, if we go back to table X, the mode is defined as the most frequent case. So you can see that the mode for this data is the most frequent case is 2. So they're okay, and you can just see that here over here. So the value that occurs most frequently in this data is 2. So the mode is 2. Oh, what else? I mean, if you want to do the standard deviation, SD for standard deviation, and there you go. Okay, so you can see it's pretty pretty straightforward. If I wanted to make, just one more and then we'll stop. Okay, if I wanted to make okay, so we use the table command to get the table, the distribution of our values. Okay, if I wanted to store that outcome as a variable, I simply could. I could say xtab equals table x, and then, okay, so you can see you can store the results of some R work. Let me zoom in. I think you can see that well enough, though. But you can store the results of some R work in your console as a variable as well. So now what I'm saying is that if there's x, our original variable, and if I want to see the x tab, it's there as a variable as well. Okay, so all right, so that's how you enter some data into R. And let's quit. I'm going to say save. If you want to save your R session, just do that, and it will save it. And when you come back up, you can reload that. But I'm going to say quit and save work. Let's go ahead and save it. And we're done. And that's it for this video. So we have gone over how to enter some data into R. And okay, we'll keep moving forward. Thank you.